You are now listening to About That Business, hosted by Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an entrepreneur and personal coach who has helped people reach their fullest potential personally and professionally. Take it away, Rom.
Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. Riding the ups and downs of life. Y'all know if I laugh about something, I'm about to have a good time with it. Riding the ups and downs of life. Now I was thinking about something recently. August has actually been a slow month for me money-wise. Well, relatively slow. It'll still be pretty decent, but, I got high standards. All right, and, most people would panic and everything, but everything's covered. And everybody's been fed, the savings have been fed, and bills are being fed. So it's like, it's cool. I just want a bit more. But the reality is of it, I'm not losing sleep over it. Reason why? One, that's part of any business is going to have slow months and faster months. And it's depending on what you do, what you put in. And, my income every month is dependent on really a lot of what I did the month before. And I was kind of lazy last month. But that's just a business thing. It could be with relationships. Now, men especially know about the whole dry spell and everything. You could have one period. It's like you just glance at a woman and she's like, hey, she's all on you. And then, you can't eat shit. You got to have like a little flow chart to try to keep up with everybody. But then you get some other months and it's just like, man, you feeling like, man, I don't even think women like me. That's another example. Or you get sometimes during the year or in months, you just up. You just up, period. It's like everything you touch is turning to gold, it seems. It's just like, and you feeling good. You feel like you can go run a marathon, come back, write the great American novel, go fishing, do everything. Like paint your place, move some furniture around, barehanded, no help. And then other times you just like, man, I don't feel like getting out of bed. But the thing is, all of life is ebb and flow. All of life is an ebb and flow. I don't care who you are. The only thing is, this is how you ride it. When you get those ups, get what you can done. Establish a good relationship, get those business opportunities. But when it's a downtime, when you're at the low point, first of all, it's not a bad thing. That's the first thing. Now I mentioned that it's a little slower this month, but since it's a little slower, I get a chance to really think about some other things I could be doing. I can sit back and think, oh, okay, let me work on this. I can sit back. I don't have a coaching client or, everything is done. I don't have to worry about money. So it's like, oh, let me think about this. Or like during a period where, the dates aren't flowing as well. That's not a bad thing, because then you could take some time to yourself and actually probably, if you can coincide that with a up period in your life as far as money, shoot, you can make money, or you can maybe look for a job. It's like you're not as bothered. And I will use the bothered, because if you're dealing with a bunch of people, you're going to have to give them some time. It was like, well, instead of being sad, like, oh, where the women, like in that instance, you'd be like, oh, let me just sit back and just work on some stuff. That's when you can work on some stuff to make an up period more better. When you have those down periods, you sit back and chill. You relax. You relax. You just say, hey, you know what, let me do some stuff. And you don't have to be you just like, woe is me or anything. You could just be like, you know what, let me do some stuff. I got a little bit of free time. Now let me go do some things I've been wanting to do. And that can actually help you later. And then you could just get some rest. A lot of people don't realize, like, people who follow me know I'm always in the gym. But one thing they say, if you will work out, and almost any personal trainer will tell you this, or anybody who works out a lot, you need those people. You need one good part of working out is just sleep, rest. Now during those down periods, those are rest periods. you don't have as much. As long as you just don't, as long as you at a place where, bills are taken care of, your money's good. You don't want to be at that low place, but I don't care who you are. You can be a billionaire and it's going to be down periods that's compared to other periods. And it's really just a comparison with you, and it's an individual thing. But you just use those times, use downtime to read some stuff. Get that book out. If you don't want to write the book, get that book out that you've been talking about doing for the longest. Just ride it, use it to replenish yourself. Use it to refocus, to think. Because, see, one thing about the up periods, one thing I've noticed, they great, but sometimes they come in so quick, and things are coming so quick, you don't have chance to breathe. And, it's a good thing, but then you're missing out on stuff. Now, as you riding it, you can use, like I say, you use that down period, you get ready for the up period, because it's coming. And one thing I would suggest, if you can, it'll take a year to do this, document when the up periods and the down periods are. Document it. Sit back and document what's going on. Like, you got an up period, right? You got an up period. It's like, okay, write it down. Say, okay, things start really flowing, hitting fast and furious on this day. Hey, see how that worked that in? I've never even seen any of those movies. Anyway, you work that in and say, all right, boom. But then as everything started to slow down. Those women ain't texting you like they were. You ain't hearing the cha-ching of the money flowing, or shoot, they just getting on your nerves on your job or something. You just say, all right, let me just sit back. Like, instinctively, when stuff started going a little down, I just get real quiet. I just sit back. Then you prepare, but then what you doing during that period, you preparing so when the up period comes again, you ready. Shoot. You might have to write that book during the down period, but then the up period or later up period, that's when you sell it. And it's like, if you do it by your calendar, you already know. So when this time of year is coming, boom. And I've used that. I've used that in life. There's certain periods. There's a couple periods during the year. Always get an uptick in money. Could be attention from women, opportunity, things happen, and I already know when they're coming. So when they're coming, I'm prepared. In fact, I know it. It's like I walk outside, say, some business opportunity going to pop up, and somebody might walk up to me and hand me a business card. That's how you do it, and you just go with it. Rest during one, chill out, sit back, be introspective during the down periods, during the up periods, be extroverted, do your thing, get everything out of it. And that's the normal thing. Like the sun always sets, but then it always comes back up. Boom. So anyway, that's all we have for today. I want y'all to keep rising and transforming. Peace and many blessings.